Hi, this is Morley, and this is the Empire. Well, folks, as expected, the lava has indeed reached the sea in La Cumbre Vieja in La Palma. So the noxious hydrochloric / sulfuric gases are now in play for the residents of La Palma. I'm going to get to that in a minute, folks, but thank you so much to all those that are leaving comments. I absolutely love the comments, saying nothing of the fact that it helps propel the video in the algorithm. Thank you so much for that. So what preceded everything was basically a series of earthquakes. This goes back approximately 18 hours or so ago. As you can see, there's lots of 2.3 earthquakes, 2.4 in the 2s and 3s. But they're also shallow like they were before, and once again pretty much all at the same coordinates. We pretty much knew that the lava reaching the ocean would be imminent, but it has indeed happened. Obviously, I'm sure scientists and geologists are going to monitor the situation and the air quality. There's special instructions for the residents of La Palma. But first, take a look at this drone footage of earlier today. This was when the lava was approximately maybe about 700 meters or so from the ocean. So that in itself pretty much told the tale. It was only a matter of time before the lava reached the ocean. And here's a picture I found. It's kind of grainy, but I haven't been able to actually find any video of lava falling into the ocean. As soon as I can, I certainly will show it to you. But as you can see from this picture, the lava has basically reached a precipice, and it appears to just be falling right off the cliff there, right into the ocean. So let's get into exactly the events that the Spanish government has taken thus far, as well as there's good news for the residents of La Palma who have suffered damage throughout this catastrophe. Red-hot lava from a volcano that devastated the Spanish island of La Palma reached the Atlantic Ocean late Tuesday, September 29th evening, 9 days after it started to flow down the mountain, wrecking buildings and destroying crops. Big clouds of white steam billowed up from the Playa Nueva area as the lava made contact with the ocean, according to Reuters images. Photographs shared on social media showed the lava piling up near a cliff. Officials said the lava flowing into the sea could trigger explosions and clouds of toxic gases, and the Canary Islands Emergency Services urged those outdoors to immediately find a safe place to shelter. No injuries have been reported. When the lava reaches the sea, the lockdown must be strictly observed, said Miguel Angel Morquende, director of the Pelvicova Response Committee, said earlier on Tuesday. So essentially the people of La Palma are going to be locked down. I mean, that's obviously better than being outside. But depending on which way the wind's blowing, which can change at any time, isn't it better to maybe evacuate everybody off the island, since there's, well, new fissures forming and there's going to be even more lava and more devastation? That's just my thoughts, that they should be evacuated off the island. But there is good news in this. Let's continue further. Lava has been flowing down the Cumbre Vieja volcano's western flank towards the sea since September 19th, destroying almost 600 houses and banana plantations in La Palma, which neighbors Tenerife and Canary Islands archipelago off the African coast. Thousands of people have been evacuated, and 3 coastal villages were locked down on Monday in anticipation of the lava meeting the Atlantic Ocean. Spain classified La Palma as a disaster zone on Tuesday, a move that will trigger financial support for the island. So that's good news, folks. At least these people are going to get some money. I don't know how much money. I'm about to go over collectively how much money, but it doesn't really say how much each individual gets. The government announced a first package of 10.5 million euros, 16.65 million US dollars, which includes about 5 million euros to buy houses, with the rest to acquire furniture and essential household goods, government spokesperson Isabella Rodriguez said. One resident who was evacuated last week from the village of Tacande de Riba was delighted to find his house still standing and his cats unscathed. It is a good feeling, a fantastic feeling, said Gert Wagel, 75, who fled advancing the lava with his 5 turtles on Friday, but had to leave his cats behind. I am super happy because in the end, everything turned out fine. Well, that's, a happy story, folks. I hope there's many more happy stories because this poor island community has just been, devastated. I mean, this isn't exactly something that happens all the time, but when it does, I'm glad the Spanish government is, getting aid to these people quickly and there's not a whole bunch of bureaucratic red tape and whatnot. But like I say, folks, what's concerning now is the gases. Like, if the lava keeps going into the ocean, that's just going to produce yet even more gas. And as I said, it's essentially at the mercy of whatever way the wind blows. But I just wanted to bring you this very important update on La Palma. It's a kind of a good news, bad news update, but at least the people are getting some financial relief. So there is a bright side. Thank you so much for coming along with me to my video. Please remember to like, to comment, to share, and of course to subscribe. Thank you so much, and God bless.